scoring or any startup issues.
Not, I might need a little more right here though.
Okay, we'll come back to that. We've got this cam under tension here, under this nylon zip tie to pull it down. And all the machine surfaces are clean as always. By the way, we're using this Lucas Oil high performance assembly lube. We don't mess around with any low performance stuff around here. It's excellent for pre-lubing bearings and cams, I say, and valve train. Prevents seizing, galling, and scuffing. All right, we're getting ready to lay down the gasket. I'm gonna hit this with some brake cleaner. As a final step, you can see all the nice clean machine surfaces we've created. All right, did just want to mention that we did put assembly lube on these quote-unquote bearings. This thing is a bearingless setup, so they're a little more like bearing races. But now to make the gasket, we're going to use this Permatex anaerobic gasket maker. Anaerobic means it will only dry in the absence of oxygen, so not until after it's clamped down. Here's our gasket material. It's not the prettiest job, but this stuff is really sticky and kind of goopy. And I wanted to go with rather have too much than not enough, since it will only dry in the absence of oxygen and anything else we can wipe off ideally. All right, here comes a moment of truth. Roman's gonna drop the cam girdle slash
Check it out.
valve cover on here without moving. I'm pulling back this
Keep
thing.
pulling. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Keep pulling.
There we go.
Ready?
Yeah.
Is that it?
I don't think so. You need to come forward a little.
Should I drop?
Yeah, you haven't dropped? Yeah. Yeah, I think you got it.
I think that's it. That's it, right?
Oh, that was money.
It's got to be it.
That's it.
I think I had it the first time, but it's because the cam is lifted.
All right, Roman is now putting in the tortilla bolts just barely. Not putting any torque on them at all. Just running them in. Don't be fooled by the sound of the ratchet. He's just doing that for fun. And then we'll come back with these. We're doing this very carefully, this part.
Can't even like use hand torque on these anymore, I don't think.
Roman is now putting the cam gear cover back onto the cam girdle slash valve cover. All right, well, Roman finishes getting the cam sprocket cover on. I have prepped this surface here for the vacuum pump. Looks like I'm out of focus. And this is the new gasket. Ta-da. OEM manufacturer.
Get a load of this guy.
All right, so this low pressure pump is in. Roman's losing his mind. All right, the low pressure pump here is now in. And then the cam follower is in here. I'm just tightening up a clamp. Now we got to get this back off again. I think we're too tight. Get this high pressure side of the vacuum pump in. All right, so we got this magnetic cam adjuster thingy. I don't know what it's called. It's now seated. Just needs to be bolted in.
Oh yeah.
It's also going to bolt in this dipstick tube. Oops. And then there's this electrical connection to actuate it. Roman is now bolting the PCV valve body on. We've replaced the PCV diaphragm in here just to make sure that that wasn't the source of the vacuum leak. Coming down the home stretch.
Hopefully.
All right, we've got the intake reinstalled. I don't remember what else we did since last update.
Oh, that might.
Something over here. PCB valves done.
Okay. Coil pack.
All right, Roman's putting the coil packs in.
Yeah, I'm fine. All right. Goddamn.
He likes punching them.
Video. Yeah,
I think he's in. He's in.
I'll preload them like some screws.
This guy knows how to do video production.
What does that have to do with video production?
Then we're gonna plug them into the wiring harness.
Is that the wiring harness?
Hey, you got it.
Damn.
Don't push too hard on that intake tube.
Be getting the coldest air in history. I don't know what that has to do with pushing on it.
Just
It's going fucking crazy.
this guy's trying to snap them.
Man, I just want to make sure they're in.
They're in. Oh, they got.
Complete combustion.
I want incomplete combustion.
All right.
Snapping a
Everything
couple of
back there
those
plugged in?
for the people.
For the people?
There we go.
That something just broke.
Yep.
Oh, it's the top of this thing? Oh, I just
Those
spit.
clips need to be replaced. They're hot and brittle and they crack.
Yes, they are.
There's already
One,
one that's
probably.
missing.
Two. Ooh, I don't know what that stuff was. God.
Got it?
I don't fucking know.
All right, I'll check them. I think you got them.
No.
All right, this thing is fully assembled. Put about a half a quart of oil into the valve train.
Sorry, I want to get a little my own gain.
I'm taking a little snap. Everything looks like it is hooked up properly. Gonna put the engine cover on to reduce any clatter.
Alright.
Ta-da!
You ready?
Yep, this should sound bad at first, so let's just do it.
Alright. Come on.
All right, it's been idling for about a minute, and it's settled in, and it sounds pretty fucking good, actually.
It honestly does sound smoother than before. It does.
Yeah.